Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you guys my 2022 Clone Army. This year my Clone Army consists of 232 Clone Troopers and 45 vehicles. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the in-depth review of my army. So as always, we're going to go ahead and start off this army by looking at the minifigures. And I'm going to go ahead and start over here with my 501st section over here. I do have a couple that have these arm prints from Firestar Toys, which look fantastic. Wish I could have gotten more for them, but they weren't cheap, so I only got them there for 8 of the figures. But in total, I have 30 of the regular 501st, and then I also have 10 of the Rocket Troopers. But I've also got 4 of the older 501st design thrown in there as well. So that brings a total of 44 501st troops. To the right of them, we have the newest section to my Clone Army, and this is what has really elevated my Clone Army this year, is that I've added a lot of these animated Phase 1 troops. I think before this last year, I only had one of these, but thanks to Teth, I've managed to accumulate 21 of these guys now, so much more respectable number. Super happy to be able to have a decent number of these guys. It was kind of a disgrace to only have one of these, so it's great to have them as part of my army. Moving back, we've got some of these 41st troops, or Kashyyyk troops. We've got both the Phase 2 version as well as the Scout Trooper version. One of my favorite figures, as it is with a lot of people. Moving back up to the front, we have a ton of 91st troops, or also known as Commander Neo troops. And I do have quite a lot of these guys. I have 15 here in total, but I also have one of them is including this of the older Phase 2 style there. But yeah, these new guys, these aren't cheap figures nowadays. It was a pretty hard figure to come by. It only came in one set back in 2014, but I ended up getting a lot of these for my Saluk, my mock back then. So yeah, really cool part of my army. I don't really see often this number of these troops in Clone Army, so I think that's a nice little addition there. Behind them, we have a little bit more of an obscure figure, these Geonosian troops, and these are not canon at all. They were just in a battle pack, I think in 2015, maybe 2016, around there. These guys are cool. I haven't really used them in any mocks, but ended up getting a couple battle packs, as you can see here, back in the day, so I do have a number of these guys. And moving to the very back, we have my Phase 1, or realistic Phase 1 little collection here. And I have a total of 16 of these regular realistic clones, and I haven't gotten my hands on any of the minifig packs yet. I could get some now if I wanted to, but I don't really see a need for them since I do have enough realistic troops here. I'm not really a huge fan of the new torsos as well, so I'll end up getting some of those minifig packs eventually, but for now I'm happy with my realistic collection here. And then behind them we have just a bunch of different colored troops. So we have the sergeants in the dark green there, or more of an olive green actually, and then we've got a ton of lieutenants, and 4 of these are actually the ones from the polybag back in 2013, and one of them has the leg printing. If I can see that guy over there has a leg printing from the Hellfire Droid set from 2015-2016. So a lot of these are from the polybags. I guess I was a fan of the lieutenants back in the day, so I got a number of those guys. And then I've also got the captain there and the commander as well. Now I'm going to be swinging back over here to the left side. We've got my Udapal Collection. And once again, just similar to both the Kashyyyk and Geonosian, this is a pretty old battle pack that I just ended up getting a few of back in the day. So I do have here 8 of the regular Phase 2, and then I also have 9 of the airborne troopers for some reason. Behind them, I just have a little group of miscellaneous troops. So we just have a couple Phase 2 regs here. So we have 3 of the newer version. One of my favorite troopers. I just love these guys. We also have one of the older styles there as well. Behind them, we have a group of 327th troops, and these were used for my Flushamok back in the day. They're the older style. Had to use those because LEGO didn't have any, of the newer updated yellow figures. We've also got 2 Wolfpack troops there, and just a really rare and cool figure. Love these guys. Got a Gunner there in the back. Got Jek 14. We got 2 Ahsoka troopers. Got an ARC Trooper and ARC Trooper combo from that battle pack back from 2011, 2010. Got 2 Bomb Squad and that Horn Company Trooper, and also a Phase 1 animated Wolf Pack Trooper there in the back. And then we've got my least favorite part of any army, and that is the pilots. So just got a various number of pilots here, some from like the V-Wings. We've got some from the ARC 170 and that sort of stuff. And then we've got a 501st pilot there from the Headhunter, D95 Headhunter, and the Phase 1 realistic, an actual clone pilot here from the Republic gunship from 2013. So that just about wraps up my traditional Lego figures, and then over here we have my custom section. So starting from the back, we've got, oh actually I haven't completely finished with my Lego figures. We have a couple of commanders back here. We have a animated Commander Gree. We also have 2 of the Phase 2 versions. We have an animated Rex and a Phase 2 version, and then we also have a Phase 1 animated Commander Wolf. Great looking figure there. But now we can move into these custom figures. So we'll start over here in the back. We've got Clone Army Customs. I won't name all of these. We got Commander Phil there in the back. I'll name a couple. This Commander Neo is actually just the helmet and the sash there. The body is actually one of these figures over here. Just you know, a useful way to get cool figures and still save money. But yeah, I'll just give you guys a little bit of a scan of all these troops. I'm sure you guys know most of these faces here. Got a bunch of 501st, you know, big names up here in the front. And then that leads me into my decaled and, you know, custom painted figures. We have my first ever decaled by myself. That's Captain Hauser here. Great looking figure. I'm super happy with how my decaling went on this guy, especially with that custom battle damaging there. And then we just have some various other decaled figures, some custom ones up in here. You know, some of these were some I made way back in the day and still have, so they're cool to have. But you know, lots of them aren't the best looking figures. We'll much rather prefer to use a Clone Army Customs figure or a Lego figure instead. And while it may look like we're done with all the figures, we have a couple here up in the front, and this is one of my favorite parts of my collection and Clone Army. That is the Misprints that I've got. These 2 501st you guys would have never seen before. There's actually something that I've picked up in the last month or so from eBay, but they are misprinted. They're just misprinted 501st. If you guys get a good look on this guy, you can see the blue stripe goes down like below the breathing module thing there. So not a huge misprint, but these guys, you know, they aren't cheap. This one's probably worth maybe $150. And then we have a rocket trooper here with the whole face print slided down. Much cooler looking, much more noticeable. And this guy's probably worth around $350. So very cool figures. I ended up picking them both up for around $150, so definitely got my money's worth on those, and I think it's just cool to have misprints. Might get a little addicted to these guys now, so you might see some more misprints coming in the future. But here we have my prized possession of my collection. That is this Geonosian misprint, and this guy has, you know, the misprint on the back. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been following my channel have seen this guy multiple times, but I do love this figure, and as I said, probably worth about $1,000. I'm not too sure exactly, but won't be selling this guy anytime soon. He's just way too cool to have in my collection at the moment, so we'll be holding on to him for the foreseeable future. But that finally about wraps up my minifigure collection here. And like I said before, 232 troops this year. Hopefully next year we can break 250. That would be nice. But we're going to go ahead and move on to all the vehicles that you see before me. There's even more behind me. So I think we'll start over here in the back with all of the ATRTs that I had. I didn't realize how many ATRTs I had. There's even more over here to see, but I have a bunch of ATRTs. We've got a lot of these ones from the 501st Battle Pack. I think I could have built 4 more of these guys, but just didn't, you know, because I don't really need them, but they do look cool up on the shelf all together. But we also have some custom ones down here. These are from Gooby Builds, I believe, and then we also have some from David Buchholz off of Brick Vault. So those are cool. Use those in my Embara mock. We got this set here from a long time ago. We got a couple of the ones from the Turbo Tanks as well. And then I'll just go ahead and show you guys Got a couple here from 2013. And we've also got that 20th anniversary one from a couple years back. But to go along with all my ATRTs, of course, I have a bunch of speeders. And so first up, we've got 5 from the 501st Battle Pack. Then we've got 3 of these from that Seleucami set that came with these Commander Neo figures. Got 3 of those, which look fantastic. I wish LEGO would make some more speeders like these in some coming sets. They've just got a couple older ones from 2010, 2011. So we got that green one from that Bomb Squad Battle Pack, and we've also got that red one from a like droid like heavy cannon set. Also got a couple swamp speeders thrown in there from the Kashyyyk Trooper Battle Pack. And then we've got 3 gunships. We've got one here from 2013. We've got the one here from, don't actually know what year it is, but it's the Clone Wars version. Didn't actually get the set when it came out, but end up buying a used one, I don't know, a couple years back, so have this one for a while. We've also got the David Buchholz's custom one there in the back. He's actually released a new updated version of this, so maybe might look into getting that one in the future. It's far superior to this one. This one's a nice model, but his newer one is crazy looking. And I almost forgot, down here in the corner, or below the table, I have 2 of the turbo tanks from 2017, maybe 2016. I don't know, not the best set, but I do love my turbo tanks, so I ended up getting 2 of those guys. Swinging over here to the left, we've got a V-wing here. Got the ATTE from 2013. Also got an AT-AP there in the back from 2014. And then we've got the heavy cannon here that came with those Wolfpack troops from 2014 as well. And swinging over here, we have a couple more sets to cover. We can start with the Headhunter here. Very, very cool set. We've got 2 of the Swamp Speeders here from a while ago. Don't exactly know which year, but got 2 of these guys as well. Used those on my Felucia mock. And we've got the ARC 170 here, one of the older ones as well. Not the oldest one, the newer of the old too. So got that guy as well. And then we've got this Republic fighter tank here as well from a couple of years back. So that's going to about wrap up my 2022 clone army. Hope you guys did go on to enjoy it. But as always, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.